Hi guys, I need some help deciding on whether to get this Chanel Deauville tote in the size medium. But because I really hate long introduction videos, I will be playing some mod shots to the side right here while I do some explanation and some talking about this handbag. So I actually got this bag from a friend of mine who is selling her Chanel Deauville tote, this one, and that's because she got the exact same tote in the size small. And for height reference, if you are watching my mod shots, I am 5'4" in height, and I wasn't too sure whether this bag would suit my frame because my friend is like 5'8" in height and then she wanted the small. So I was thinking that the medium might be a little bit too big for me, but then at the same time I wanted a work bag and I wanted something that could fit also my laptop. The other thing is that it doesn't fit my laptop, unfortunately. I thought it would because it does look very, very big, but then I realized that the base is actually quite small. And yeah, the base is too small. I have the MacBook 13-inch Pro, or it's like 13.5-inch. I don't know, it's the latest MacBook, but that's the one that I use to edit all of my YouTube videos, and I do try to do some editing sometimes in the office, so I do want to bring it around with me. And yeah, it didn't fit into the bag itself, which I'm really sad about. Aside from that, I still think it is a beautiful handbag, and I'm kind of torn whether I want to keep it for something like a travel bag or maybe bring it to the beach with me. I'm not really sure right now, but let me explain some of the pros that I really like about this handbag, and then later on, I'm not so sure if there are some cons, but maybe let me know in the comments down below, especially if you guys have used this handbag, what your thoughts are on it. So I like the fact that this is scratch resistant because it is in caviar leather. I also like the aged gold hardware. So at first I was kind of concerned as well that like the Chanel logo is just so loud and bright, and that's really not my style at all. I am somebody who likes things a little bit more muted, but then at the same time I realized that if this really bothered me, I could just flip it to the back side and there would be no logos at all. So yeah, that would be an okay way for me to use it, but at the same time I think the logos have really grown on me, and I also realized that it is in aged gold hardware. It's not a bright yellow gold, which is the gold that I don't really like so much, but it's more like a muted gold, and if you look very closely it kind of has like specks of silver woven into it, so it's more like has a sort of silver bronzy sort of tone to it and not very bright yellow gold. I also like the fact that there are two pairs of straps, so you can hold it as a shoulder bag or you can hold it in the crook of your arm. And even holding it as a shoulder bag, it is very comfortable because the design does taper to the top right here. So even with a wide base, which allows you of course to put in a lot of stuff on the inside, it still is very comfortable to wear since it's more tapered at the top part. And I like this bag because it's quite structured as well. So unlike the fabric Deauville totes, this one is structured. It will hold on its own. I think even after constant wear and usage, it would still hold its shape like this, and I don't have to put in a bag organizer. I might use it with the bag organizer, but I'm not really sure. I think it looks okay even without a bag organizer. I might put something just at the bottom to keep the bag shape right at the bottom, but in terms of like having an organizer, I'm not really sure. I usually like to use small SLGs instead of really having a bag organizer to put everything in its place. And I'm also the type that tends to organize my bag throughout the day anyway, so I do keep it quite neat on the inside. So speaking of the inside, let me show you how it looks. So this one has a snap button closure at the top part, and then when you open it up, it is lined in microfiber suede. It has two pockets, so both of them are flushed against the side and both are zippered. I don't really use these pockets, but I guess they're good for like storing tissue paper or maybe cards or receipts and stuff. And then to the side of the bag, it also has this sort of keychain. I don't really use this. Sometimes I will hook one of my smaller pouches onto this, or I will hook my car keys just so that I don't lose it in a bag that's this big. And then when you hold the bag open, you can see that the bag shape is a quadrilateral, like it's parallel, and it looks like a rectangle, and it's a very good size handbag. If I had a smaller laptop, I think I would really like this bag because it can fit everything on the inside, and I think that, yeah, you can really bring around everything that you would need for work, or even like a weekend that you wanted to go out of town or something. I think that everything that I would need could fit on the inside of this handbag. So what do you guys think of the Chanel Deauville tote? Is it worth adding to my collection, and does it actually look good on me? Because I'm really in a dilemma. I know that I kind of like the handbag, but I'm not 100% sold on it just yet. I do like the fact also at the bottom that it has feet, but I don't want to get a bag that I'm just going to like keep in my closet and never really use, especially since I am not a person that likes really big handbags. Although once in a while it is nice to have something that is large, just so that I can bring around everything that I need, especially on the days where you're traveling, or the days where you know that you're going to be out the whole day and you just want to make sure that everything that you could ever think of needing is really on the inside of your handbag. So anyways guys, that is it for this week's video. Let me know your comments in the comment section down below. As always, please do like the video, or let me know if I can improve in any way by also commenting down below. If you aren't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I do weekly videos on luxury, and I am planning to expand a little bit more into home and living as well. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye bye.